Hey, it's Chris from Quirky Neighbor, and today's video is going to be about leggings. Specifically, this is Printful's all over print legging style. So this is, as I said, an all over print style, meaning they use your design file that you provide to print the fabric, and then they cut it out and stitch it together. So hence cut and sew. So the fabric, just give you a little background on it. See, this is the wrong side of it. It's a sort of a bright white fabric that they're printing on, and it's 82% polyester and 18% spandex, machine wash, low tumble dry. So it's an easy care product. It's very soft and stretchy. It's a pretty high spandex content, so it really is very stretchy. Obviously, if you overstretch it, I think we all know this problem with leggings. If you overstretch it, it starts getting a little see-through. But overall, it's a pretty forgiving fit. So the construction of these is pretty standard commercial construction. The interior seams are finished. Let's see if it'll focus for us with a with an industrial serge finish. The waistband insert is a nice what I would consider like a band roll style stretchy waistband, nicely finished on the outside with double needle top stitching. Let's see, once again, we'll focus. And the hem has the same double needle stitching. So pretty standard commercial production methods, and pretty nicely finished. So this was an adult size, and I have the same pattern in a child size. This is a child 6. I scaled down the pattern slightly to be better proportioned for the size of the leggings for a child. And with this type of product, you're best off using, well, not necessarily best off, but repeating patterns work very well with this particular type of garment. They warn you on this, not just this particular product, but also on all of their all over print products, that they cannot guarantee matching at the seams. So don't expect to be able to design something where the design flows across the center seam, or if you're doing a t-shirt over the shoulders or anything like that. Which is why something like an all over pattern, a repeating pattern, or like something abstract, color washes and things like that can work very well on these, because it's not critical for the design that there's a seamless continuation. So just to give you an idea of another pattern that I did on these, this was actually a licensed graphic set that I tweaked a bit to get a repeating pattern I liked. But I made these to go to Disney World a couple of years ago. A couple girlfriends and I went to Mickey's Not So Scary, and we did sort of Disney bounding as a Cinderella themed group, and I was the fairy godmother. So this was mid-October in Florida, and they were reasonably comfortable. It's pretty much what you would expect with a polyester knit fabric. Overall, wearing it wasn't too bad. You felt a little sticky from the humidity, and I'm not sure if I'd wear this fabric again to go to Disney, but it was perfectly fine for an evening out. So, I mentioned, the print quality and stuff, I think is quite nice. Those, actually, let me get this one back in. I feel like a lot of the details, I think the details came out really nicely. The color seemed very true to what I would expect. So also in terms of how the designs reproduce, color is obviously very important with something like this. So I was very excited when I found this, the ability to produce this on Printful's site. And basically it's dozens and dozens of color swatches with their RGB codes. So which can be really handy when you're designing. So if you look at this and say, okay, this is the color I want to print for my design, and then you go in your design software and you can take the RGB code and just plunk it into there, so you can really predict what your results are going to be. So I thought this was pretty cool, and I've seen this on a couple other products, the availability to do this, but it's something you could also do yourself. If you have a particular color palette that you like to use, create a graphic with those elements in it, and get it printed out on a variety of products so you see what you get. So overall, I think these could be a nice addition to your product line if you're interested in designing for leggings. I know Printful at least has a very broad size range from children up to plus size in women, plus also men's sizing, and they have a couple different styles of leggings. The construction and the fabric quality is perfectly acceptable. It's pretty standard commercial quality, pretty much something you would find in almost any middle of the road athleisure loungewear type line. And so I think it could be a lot of fun to play around with. The file sizes you need to provide are on the large size, which is also another reason why the repeating patterns can be useful, because it's very easy to fill the space with a repeating pattern. But you could play around with it a lot, especially if you're creating your own artwork, you would have a lot of options. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you have a great one. Thanks. Bye-bye.